Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video in my PrimeXBT series. Today, we're going to talk about how to find trades, how to create and organize a watch list, or how I do it anyways. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I look for, basically, when I'm considering what trades to get into. Real quick, before we get going, though, let's talk about PrimeXBT. They have an awesome cross-margin leverage exchange. They have a mobile app, and they've added a ton of different altcoin pairings over the last year. So if you're looking for a reliable exchange to use, check them out. There's a link below. You can get up to a $7,000 deposit bonus, or there's a link in my pinned tweet thread on Twitter, along with a tutorial on how to use the exchange. Anyway, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the content you're all here for. All right, guys, so you can see here, you can actually have different sections. So I have my crypto here. I usually keep DXY at the top of both of these lists. I've got crypto and stocks. And then I've got total market cap, Bitcoin dominance, and then just Bitcoin price and Ethereum at the top usually. And everything else is just kind of random. I'll move stuff up and down as I see fit for trading and volatility. So you can also create these little subsections. Okay, if you right click here, you can add sections. You can use these little tab colors and sort them by that, but I don't use the tabs really for sorting. And then how you're going to find assets is, obviously for stocks, you can just literally type in like random products or companies that okay? You can see what's trending on Twitter, what people that you follow are trading, et cetera, et cetera. On crypto, a lot of times I see what people are posting about on Twitter, and then I'll add it to my watch list, and then I'll throw it on my watch list, and if I see something, a key level or something, then I'll look at it. But otherwise, you can just literally type in random tickers. I can go like TR, and then I can trade Tootsie Roll Industries, right? And I can see if this chart looks interesting on different time frames. All right, so that's kind of how I do it. If I want more to trade, I'll type in some random tickers just for fun. Otherwise, I have a decent list here, so sometimes I'll just go through and be like, oh, this is down 5% today. Interesting. Is this at a good spot? That might be a good position, right? Or I'll see, if the whole market's like big green and there's something that's just going sideways, I might say, okay, why is this one sideways when everything else is moving? Is it a laggard? All right. And I'll just kind of click through on charts and I'll be like, okay, this is an interesting level here on HD. You could see that it's filled this gap now. All right, it's been kind of going sideways. It's filled this gap. Maybe it's setting up for a bounce. And even if it's not a one-day time frame trade, if I see something interesting, I can go down to lower time frames and possibly find a position there. And then if I like something, a lot of times I'll just do like an end-of-day scan, and I'll just kind of look around and see what was up that day, or anything that catches my eye, or something that I see is at a different price that I'm not used to, or that's moved a little bit. And if I think it looks interesting, like Target here looks interesting for maybe continuation. It did have earnings, which makes it a little risky, but you can see that it's got this big sell-off. So if this holds tomorrow, it'd probably sell off a little bit more, so I could maybe catch a trade there. What else we got? Like LAC is coming out to an important resistance, so that could be something that I could potentially throw on my chart, or throw up my watch list, But unfortunately, for this video's sake, a lot of the market's been going sideways lately, the last few days. So it makes it a little bit tougher for me to just find something that really stands out. I know PFE was interesting today. You can see this high volume, buyer volume. We've got a bullish candle. So I actually this one was down below on my list, and I moved it up. Okay, another one I'm looking at is EA. And you can see here that we've got kind of some slow grind, sell off. It's just going sideways. So I'm looking at like key levels, like maybe above this EMA and this breakdown. If it could get up there, then maybe it can bounce. So I could actually set an alert up here, and that could be a potential position as well. I could maybe move that up on my stop list. Okay. So that's basically how I do it, you guys. It's not anything crazy. If there's something, at a key level, or I think might bounce, but I'm not like ready to hold on the daily. Like let's just say for hypothetical speaking that on a daily time frame, I want to buy here. Okay. If I could buy here, and then I would hold on a daily scale. But if I look here, I could see that, okay, this is at a key support on the daily time frame. Maybe I can go to like a 4-hour or 1-hour chart or a 2-hour chart, and maybe I can find a bounce and maybe a trigger for a trade and a quick intraday trade. Okay, like there's a little morning star pattern type thing here, little reclaim, downtrend break. So maybe I could just go to lower time frames on this one and find a quick trade there. Really, you guys, that's about it. I don't do anything too crazy. And usually when I'm looking at these, I'm going to do a quick scan. So I'm just going to click through. Like I'm going to go to like a daily time frame chart, see if anything looks interesting. This thing's been going sideways forever. So on daily time frame, not very interesting to me right now, you know, and then I'll just click through and I'll be like maybe something I haven't looked at in a while, right? Like maybe I'll scroll down here and I'll be like, okay, I haven't looked at eBay in a while. How's this one looking? Okay, it's at resistance. Maybe I can find a short setup, you know, or something like that. Para, ooh, this is a nice strong candle at support. Maybe I'll get a little continuation up higher. Things like that. So if I see something at a key level or with a lot of volatility, like even like space, like this has a lot of volatility right now. Maybe this would be a good one to intraday trade just because of the volatility, right? Or if I see anything stand out, like a bullish or a bearish looking candle or a, you know, engulfing candle or something. Like this one is very interesting to me right now because this looks like a break, like a pennant breakout or something. Right now I'm just, the lines don't really matter right now, but this is a nice breakout here. So potentially this could be a continuation here, or if not, then it loses this level, then it's going to be a breakdown. Okay. So this is one that I can move up on my watch list and potentially consider buying or shorting, depending on the price action there. So anyway, you guys, really nice and simple. I don't like to overcomplicate it. And then I'll just move things up as I see fit, as they catch my eye. And then eventually as stuff keeps getting moved up, other things will move down my watch list, and I'll just keep reshuffling and recycling. And then I just kind of move my positions. Like if I'm holding, let's say I was holding PFE long, I would move it up here to my positions and do that. So that way it's easier for me to access and check out immediately. That's how I do it. It's pretty simple. If you have more questions, feel free to post them below, but nothing too complicated. And honestly, one of my favorite things is just to click on tickers here and have some fun and see if there's anything potentially worth adding onto my watch list. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let me know if you have any suggestions for future videos, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.